There's been quite a bit of a hullabaloo about AI in recent weeks. Months, probably months by the time this comes out. Now, AI is great. AI saves me a fortune and also a lot of time. My titles for my YouTube, generated by AI. I use AI as a sounding board to bounce ideas off for both creative work and YouTube work. It helps with my newsletters, helps with my emails. Very useful thing. I also use it to make my thumbnails. Very, very good stuff. Saves me a lot of time, means I can create more. And put a pin in that thought for now, because I'm going to tell you about who's going to lose out to AI. Because a lot of people, like the whole industry is doomed. We're all going to lose out. We're not. I'm not. I'm not going to lose out to AI. And I'd imagine this could age as well as Kodak's announcement for digital sensors. But I'm pretty confident, as I'm sure they were. AI is going to kill off a lot of photographers. Anyone doing Amazon pack shots, your days are numbered. Anyone doing any sort of generic document the item, your days are numbered. But not everyone's are. AI cannot become a wedding photographer. That's not going to happen. AI can't capture the decisive moment. And to put this into context, I remember years ago, everyone being worried that video was going to replace photography. Back in 2008 and 9, when the 5D Mark II came out, you could get great video content. Everyone was like, oh no, this is the end. We're going to end up taking a still from the video and making it a photograph. Now, that's never happened. I've got a 6K raw video doodah here, and it can do a great still, but you're not going to hit record, leave the camera in a static place and pull a still. Because the composition won't ever be right. You say, oh, you move it around on a gimbal. It's never going to be right. You'll get motion blur. You'll get at the point of needing the frame. It just doesn't work. And AI is the same for certain things. Now, for sure, let me show you one of my pictures. I've got some prints on here because it's been Portfolio Organisation Day. This photograph here is one of the, it's not a great way of showing it on here, is it? This is one of the shots that gets the most love in my portfolio. And I know internet photographers, you hate it. Don't care. But someone said, yeah, but you can do that with AI. Absolutely you can. You can absolutely do that with AI. Don't think anyone has, though. And of course, you can go and do one now quickly. But the point is, I did it first. Now, that's probably not the greatest example for this particular one. It's just top of the pile. But the point is this. AI can take the picture, make the picture, whatever. But that's not my job. My job is to have the idea. My job is to come up with a project. My job is the creative. And of course, AI, I use it to help with that. ChatGTP, I get an idea, I throw it in there, and I ask it to start bouncing ideas back at me. It's a great sounding board. But I make the final decision. And of course, it could end up making the image for me. I might end up not using a camera in 10 years' time. But I'm still going to have my job as a photographer. Now, there's certain people who will lose out, and that'll be the technicians. They're the people who know how the cameras work. They're the techs. They're the people who put it all together. They're the people who make the camera fire. They're, the digitechs, all these sorts of jobs. They may well disappear. But the creative work, that won't go. And let's be honest, as photographers, we are creatives first and foremost. The only reason I use a camera and not a pencil is because I can't draw. But all of a sudden, AI is going to fix that problem for me and it will draw for me. But I still need my ideas. Up here, where the grey matter is, that's what's going to keep me employed. So if you're worried about your career in photography and whether or not it's going to last through AI, just think, do I have a creative element to my job? Is there something in here that a computer can't do? And of course, a computer can throw ideas at you. And I know that AI is not true AI, it's just a computer with put in prompts and stuff. But it cannot be creative. And not just that, imagine it gets as good as a human. Not all humans are as good as each other. My creative ideas are better than other people's, and some people's are better than mine. There is still that point where if a company needs to make a return of millions on an image, they're going to need the most creative person, and that's not going to be AI because it doesn't get the zeitgeist. It just doesn't. There's too many variables for it, and there's too many variables for most humans to even comprehend it. It's just not going to happen. Again, this could age badly. Maybe I'll redo this video as well to come out in 20 years' time to see if it just makes me look like an absolute fool. But with the information I have today, I have no fear. AI is not stealing my career. My career is safe. is yours. Let me know in the comments below if what you do, first of all, because that's very relevant, what you do, and will it live through the AI? I'd love to know. I'd love to know your fears. If there's anything I can do to help you, pop it in the comments. I always read them. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.